Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have a word, y'all. Like when I tell you, I was just going through my morning and I just started speaking. I was like, let me get my camera. Let me run and go get my camera so I don't lose this word. So the message for today is when God has something for you. When God has something for you, and I'm saying something that has your name on it. Because, somebody will mess around and take your seat in class, and they'll look at you like, well, got your name on it. But I'm saying when God comes in with your blessings and your miracles, there will be no confusion. It's like you just going to fall right into it. You know how when you start your water to take a good bubble bath, and you just get into that water and it be so good and so warm and so comfortable. You start relaxing, your body starts loosening up, your muscles start loosening up. You could just truly like breathe. You just like, yes, this is my bed, baby. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, but I'm trying to tell you, when God has something for you, there will be nothing, nobody that could come between that. There will be nobody that could come and take that from you. You just gonna fall right into position. Amen. I'm telling you, I'm speaking to somebody, and I'm living proof of this revelation. I'm living proof of this. I used to think in my past, I used to feel like I had people around me that would take opportunities, that would hold me back from stuff like that. Like, not stuff like that, but anything with love, with jobs, with money, careers. Like, I used to feel like I had people around me that could hold me back from these things. But when God has a purpose for you, there is nobody, no one, anything that could hold you back from fulfilling your divine purpose that you was put in this matrix to fulfill. I'm talking to somebody. Somebody out here need this word, because you got blessings coming in for you. You got miracles coming in for you. And you done been through so much. You done been through so much trauma. You done had so many instances when you ain't even had your own self together, but you still lended a helping hand. You still tried to help other people get on their feet. But God has something coming in for you, and it is for you only. I know you got a good heart. I know you want to help. I know you want to see other people happy. But God is telling you this is your season to be happy. If you done help people in your past, if you done lended that helping hand, you done did your part. But God is saying this blessing has your name on it. God don't want to bless you, and the first thing you do is let me take what God gave me and try to help somebody. Hell no, this is you. Bruh. I'm speaking to somebody this morning. I don't care. I'm not talking to myself. I used to think I was talking to myself. I'm not speaking to myself. I'm speaking to somebody right now. When God starts sending your blessings in this matrix, do not take your blessings. I don't care what it is. I don't care if he blesses you with a loaf of bread. You better eat about 4 or 5 slices of that loaf of bread before you start handing it out. You better make sure when all these opportunities and these doors start opening, you better make sure you put yourself in position. And when I say in position, I'm saying you use all of that money, all of those material things that you have manifested from the spiritual realm. I need you to take that and bless yourself. Bless yourself. I'm not even just talking about with bills. If you got something left over, do something nice for yourself. Go on a trip, baby. Take yourself on a trip. Take yourself on that nice date, that fancy restaurant you always wanted somebody to take you. Splurge on yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. Because God is going to send you the people around you that's already in position. If you steady messing around with folks that every time you turn around, they need something. Every time you turn around, they struggling. Baby, we live in our own lives. The struggle is motherfucking real. But that shit don't got to be your reality. Amen. I'm speaking to somebody. Whew, Lord God, thank you for this revelation. I'm gonna get into some other stuff in this video, but I wanted to make that so super clear for somebody out there. Like, it's okay to be a good person, but baby, be that good person to yourself. If you know you've been helping, if you know you've been being there for people, even sometimes you done been there for people that really ain't never really been there for you. We know you got a good heart, but God is saying you need to be a good person to yourself first. You need to put yourself first. That's the only way you're going to truly be able to be there for other people, is if you put yourself first. You put yourself in position that, hey, if I help this person, I'm not going to be lacking. I'm not going to miss out on things that I want to do. Because if that's the case, you can't afford to help that person. I'm talking to somebody. Oh, Lord have mercy. I wish I had the church drums, and so I'd get up and shout right now. I'm not lying. But anyway, God set me down here to just talk now. The other day, one of my family members had reached out to me. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. Because I always love hearing from my family, like, or people from my past. Like, if they're coming with energy that is not negative, I don't mind engaging. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm not too busy. But I had a family member reach out to me. It was my brother. And my brother said that he had a dream that I had passed away. Now, I'm going to just, I don't know exactly what he said, but I'm going to just break it down in short terms. He said that basically in his dream that we were all back living in the old house that we had grew up in, right? And he said he was looking out the window and I was out in the front yard and I was talking to a dude, and he said another dude had came up, like walked up, and they said that the man had shot me, and they said that I died. And he said that basically, like, for the rest of the dream, they were just mourning and trying to understand, like, damn, like, I really just died. Now, like, y'all already know, I feel like we seek revelation in dreams. I told my brother, and also I ain't gonna speak on what I've been doing. My ancestors told me not too much. So let me move on with that. But I told my brother that it's probably gonna be normal that he sees me in his dreams. Not saying that I'm doing any type of things to show up in his dreams, but I'm everywhere. I am everywhere. Like, when I go to sleep, y'all, it ain't no telling where I'm gonna pop up in. Like, I'm telling you. So now, I didn't see the dream or anything like that. It's not like I actually showed up and then I like experienced that. I had no idea he had this type of dream until he texted me. He told me, right? So yeah, I told him, I was like, bro, pay attention. Like, before he even told me what the dream was about, he just told me I popped up in his dream. I was like, bro, pay attention to them dreams because it's revelation and it's healing. And that's what he told me. He was like, well, I don't know if this was what you was talking about, but this what happened and da-da-da. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I thought it was kind of funny, like, not in a, like, because I know when you think about your family member passing away, especially in a dream like that, that could be kind of traumatizing. But to me, since I was the one that was supposedly passed away, it was kind of funny to me. And then this, like, scenario was, oh, a guy came up and shot me. I got niggas risking their freedom, like... Oh my God, like, I'm in other realms having these niggas going crazy. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What is it? What is it? I'm that girl. Now, let me stop. No. I feel like that's like domestic violence. If that really did happen, it'd be like crazy domestic violence. Well, I don't know if I was with the person that shot. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, well, first of all, some people would think if you have a dream about somebody passing away, it could happen. Some people are like that, where they, like I say, you could seek revelation from the divine or from the spiritual realm in dreams, right? But I feel like everybody doesn't really have that power or like that ability to do that. To me, if it was me, I feel like the dream was real to a certain extent. Not like what happened in the like Matrix point of it, like the 3D point. I'm saying spiritually, because they were speaking about how they had to mourn from my death, right? And that's kind of how it is in real life in a sense, but obviously I'm still here. Like, I'm still, you feel what I'm saying? Obviously. But to them, there was an old version of me that they were used to. And it's like I didn't come into the new version of me until after, like, I kind of, like, we didn't talk anymore, you know? So they're not, I don't think they're really used to this new me. Like, it's, in a way, they don't really know me anymore, because a lot of the things that I used to do and that used to interest me, it don't interest me anymore. Like, so it's a lot of things, even, not even just my family, but people from my past as well. Like, a lot of people that I was friends with maybe, like, even 6 months to a year ago, they would probably get around me and be like, bro, who is this person? And I'm not even saying, I don't know if that would be in a good way or a bad way. That's for them to determine. But I know that I've changed a lot, bro. Like, to me, it's in a good way. But I don't know how other people would feel about me. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. I just thought that was crazy. And from my point of view, like I said, I feel like he could have sought revelation in his dream, because it's like they do probably have to mourn after that old version of myself, because that was the version of myself that was connected to them. Like, that was the version of myself that was, like, they were used to, they were comfortable with to a certain extent. So it's like when you go back and you speak to that same person that maybe has changed or evolved, and they don't do like a lot of stuff they used to do, it's kind of like you're dealing with a new person. So that old person is dead, because you could never go back and meet that same person that you had, because that person is no longer that person. Like, I don't know, can y'all follow me? I'm gonna try to break it down with some examples. That's just like, I know in my last video, I did the comparison to a caterpillar and a butterfly. When you see a caterpillar, you don't know what that caterpillar is gonna look like as a butterfly. So say that caterpillar, turn into the butterfly and was flying around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they flying around the little habitat you made for them. There is no way, like, I don't care if you dig up all the dirt, go to the bottom, look around, look through the little plants and stuff, you ain't never gonna find that caterpillar again. Because that caterpillar is flying around with beautiful colors, doing their little thing as a butterfly. You ain't never gonna be able to see that caterpillar ever again. Why? Because that caterpillar love is the butterfly. Is y'all following me? Like, does that make sense? So it's like, in a way, when you done had people from your past, that you haven't seen them in a while, you haven't been in a, like, personal measures with that person in a while to where they know who you are. If they were to come around you again, or even still now, especially if they don't have access to you the way they did before, it is like you kind of have to, spiritually, you got to mourn that death. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. I hope that makes sense for somebody. But spiritually, that person, they gone. Like, they not gone in the sense that in the grave, like in the Matrix. Like, I didn't peace out in the Matrix. It's just spiritually, I offed a certain perspective, a certain part of myself. Like, I could still go back and revisit times like how I was in the past, but I could never go back and step back into those shoes, because, like, I'm on my path, I'm on my journey. Does that make sense? That's just like in high school, like, you could get held back and be on that same level, be replaying out, like, those same steps in that grade. But you're getting older at the same time. And I feel like a lot of people, it's like we get caught into these cycles. And it's like, that's why I kind of feel for the people that don't understand this, like, that don't understand that you can go through cycles in your life. And it's like, you're still going to get older, because we're in the Matrix. Like you're still in the flesh. Your spirit is in the flesh at this time. So that flesh is going to continue to evolve and get older. But if you're stuck in the same cycles, in the same things, the same events and stuff, you just gonna be holding yourself back spiritually. That's why you find a lot of older people nowadays, they be hating on the young folks. They be mad to see the young folks get into their money. Like, like getting into position to where when they get older, they not gonna have to struggle. You see a lot of older folks, they be upset at the young folks because it's like when they was our age or when they was like younger, they wasn't doing the stuff that you was doing. They mind was somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I try not to judge the ones that came before me. I try to, I guess, be merciful to a sense because you can never really get that time back. So that's why I like to try to speak to like the kids younger than me, the kids, you feel me, like 16, 17, because, bruh, you start at that age, I'm telling you, by the time you get to my age, you're going to be a beast. You're going to be somewhere in the clouds. I used to tell my kids that all the time when I was working at the group home. I'm telling you, like, ooh, if you start at where you at now, I don't care how old you is. I don't even care if you 50 years old, if you 60 years old, 70 years. If you start right now trying to better yourself spiritually, mentally, even if you don't believe in, the spirits and the ancestors, like, even if you don't believe in that, start going to therapy. Start looking up videos on YouTube about, like, what that trauma do to you, how to heal, how to move forward, because that's where a lot of that stuff come from. That's where a lot of that low vibrational energy, that negativity come from. It come from the stuff we've been through. It come from the stuff that we felt like at the time it happened to us, we were defenseless. We couldn't do. A lot of people, they got messed up in their childhood. And I honestly feel sorry for those people. Like, not in the sense of like I'm better, but I feel sorry because that's fucked up. Like, whoever got them did them things and shit, that's fucked up. And I know they got their karma. Even if you wasn't able to see it or really know about it, those people that did all them bad things to you, they got that karma. But the thing is, they got theirs. And when are you going to get yours? They got theirs. When are you going to get yours? People only speak about the negative karma, but there's also good karma. Karma is just you reaping what you sow. So if you was that child, you was that innocent child, you feel me, and somebody took advantage of you, that person going to get their karma, but you're going to get blessed. You just have to allow your blessing to come in, because some people, they'll go through trauma and they'll let that become part of them. You can't let the shit that you went through wear on you, bruh. You can't be walking around here looking like what you been through, because that shit be ugly. Some of y'all done been through some shit, bruh. And I'm sorry, like, you feel me? From the bottom of my heart, I'm fucking sorry, bruh. But it's like, as people, we gotta move forward, bruh. If you're a good person, you done had crooked ass people around you, you can't become crooked like them. You can't step in their shoes, bro. You gotta stay righteous. And when I say righteous, I'm not talking about being perfect. Like being perfect in this image of God that we made up in the matrix. I'm talking about being righteous to yourself. What you know is right. You stand on that shit no matter what, my nigga. I'm not lying. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you snort cocaine. I don't care if you pop pills. I don't care what type of addiction that got hold of you in this matrix realm. As long as you stick to what you know is right, as long as you can lay down in a bed and know, like, and sleep good at night knowing that, hey, I ain't had to go against self to get this. I ain't had to go against this person that always been there for me to keep this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, as long as you can lay down and close your eyes and know, like, you feel me? Like, I'm me. And can't nobody take that away from me. You got to stay righteous to your own sense. Righteous of knowing. This video, say it's like 19 minutes. I don't want this shit to be too long because I try to get a good upload today. I'm off today, boy. I've been working, boy. If you see me, you see me. I'll be on the clock. You feel me? But I'm only doing this shit so, like, basically, I'm trying to, I don't really speak on what I do personally because, people be watching, but I'm saying I'm gonna give this a little bit of game. Basically, I'm using this 9-to-5 sheet to fund the stuff that I got going because I'm about to go independent real soon. I'm about to go independent so soon. I'm not going to go into detail what I mean by it. But I'm saying, like, I'm about to get to where I'm going to be the boss. I'm going to be like employing people. Like if you need a job, you need some, you feel me, some bread real quick. Tap in, like it's finna be like that. And it's like people gotta understand, sometimes you gotta buckle down. You gotta buckle the fuck down, but you ain't gotta be like that forever. You ain't gotta, you feel me? You ain't gotta be in a disciplinary state forever. You just gotta buckle down, get your money right, get all the shit right in your life. So when you pop out, you gonna pop the fuck out and you ain't gotta worry about falling back off. You feel me? So it's like I've been busting my ass getting this damn money right. Cause I'm telling you, I'm about to be the boss. I'm already low key. I ain't gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna speak on it because people hate to see you happy. So my bad. Let me get that right. Cause I know some people watching this rolling their eyes. But y'all, it's going up and y'all coming with me. I'll take y'all on this motherfucking journey. I'm about to be traveling. Like y'all, we finna see. Y'all finna see. If you ain't subscribed to Tay Marie, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed to the Spiritual Bae, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all for letting me come on here and just give y'all some tea from the spiritual realm. Thank y'all for letting me come on here and just give y'all that word. Big shout out to Mrs. Betty that I met at the store. She probably ain't gonna see this, but big shout out to Miss Betty because she came in and she sold me an amazing gospel. Y'all, my bad. I don't want this video to be too long. But I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video.